temperature, it was a warm day. Sorta.
Yeah, it's relative, but we're going to have a warmer day for tomorrow. So today wasn't that bad at all. It was cooler than what we had yesterday, though. We only stayed in the 50s for highs, but we do have 60s returning as we head into tomorrow. So we're going to have a nice end to the work week, feeling pretty good. Showers return, though, by this weekend, and then first alert, we're expecting an Arctic blast as we head into early next week. Here's the big picture. First alert radar showing quiet conditions for us. Our friends up towards the Midwest and Ohio River Valley, they're getting a dose of snow and cold rain. But as far as the setup for us, though, as an area of low pressure when the cold front comes in by tomorrow, it's going to remain mild for us out ahead of it, and there could be a spotty shower ahead of it for us. But for the most part, it's going to come through without much of any real impactful weather with it. But a secondary front is going to come in as we head on into our late Saturday night and Sunday morning, and this one is going to pack a punch. On Saturday ahead of it, we could have a few scattered showers, so I do recommend carrying an umbrella, although not everyone gets wet on Saturday. But once that cold front crosses, everyone is going to feel the chill. Again, we're expecting that Arctic blast. Colder air is going to come surging down towards us, and the winds are going to ramp up as well, which is going to make it feel even colder. So basically, expect two seasons this weekend. For our Saturday, it's going to feel like spring. We're going to have scattered showers. We're going to have highs in the 60s. But by Sunday, temperatures in terms of our highs will be about 20 degrees colder. And we're expecting the winds to ramp up. So even though we're going to have 40s for highs, it's going to feel like it's 30s throughout the day because that wind is going to add that extra bite to the air. Here's a look at the wind gusts in terms of how strong the winds could get for Sunday. And we're looking at the potential for gusts anywhere from 20 to 30 miles per hour. So again, the wind is going to really make it feel very uncomfortable out there for our Sunday, but the winds will relax heading into Monday. But with lighter winds and the clear sky, that colder air is just going to settle. So get ready for what could be the coldest air of the season. We're expecting temperatures, actual temps, to fall into the teens for Monday morning. So a bitter cold kickoff. Even Tuesday morning is going to be very cold. We're still going to be in that hard freeze category. So make sure you're preparing for that. You definitely want to make sure those outdoor pipes that are exposed, that they're covered up, because we're going to have bitter cold as we start next week. And if the wind blows just a little bit on Monday, again, the wind should relax, but just the slightest wind with teens, it's going to make it feel like low teens out there. So if you have to get out early on Monday, plan ahead to dress in layers. It's going to be very cold. As far as temperatures right now, we have 38 degrees in Meridian. In comparison to where we're going, 38 doesn't look too bad. The winds are calm, though, so we're not dealing with the wind chill. And then as far as temperatures across the area, we have 45 in Philadelphia, 39 in Quitman, 41 for Newton. And compared to this same time yesterday, it's a little bit cooler, but not by too much. We're going to keep it above freezing, though, for tonight, with those temperatures mainly into the 30s for lows. And then as far as your Friday, TGIF, we're expecting 60s again. So today we had 50s for highs, but tomorrow the 60s return, kind of flirting with 70, so that's going to feel great. Here's a 10-day forecast at 10 this weekend. Again, a tale of two seasons. Spring on Saturday, definitely winter on Sunday, and it's going to feel like we have visited, let's say, the Arctic on Monday morning. We're talking teens, feeling colder with the wind. So stay inside if you can. So that's why we have the first alert icons both Monday and Tuesday morning, bitterly cold, but then temperatures will wrap up, or warm up, I should say, as we head towards the end of the week.
Yeah, it's a